Just rising up with a blacktop in. That old gravel road's my oldest friend. Faded barn paint, swinging front gate. Mama's voice calling when I ran late. First kiss stolen where the creek runs wide. Summer nights with the fireflies. Every mile's got a story to tell. I know each one and I know it well. On that gravel road, I'm free and alive, kicking up stones as the world rolls by. Every turn's a piece of home, I know. My heart beats steady on that gravel road. Sometimes I roam, but I always return to the place where my soul still burns. I can take you down highways unknown, but that gravel road will always lead me home. On that gravel road, I'm free and alive, kicking up stones as the world rolls by.
Hello, everybody. There are some people ready. Today is Friday, so I understand that some of you might be preparing for the weekend and you are here learning English. So thank you for joining and participating. Today we'll have a good video prepared. I am using a different setup. Notice set up. I'm using a different setup. So it might take me a little time to do this, but hang in there, stay with me, and I'll try to share my screen. And I wanted to show the chat, but it is not working, unfortunately. So sorry about that. Although it looks like it might be working, I want you to see the comments, because that way when I refer to the comments you can see what I'm talking about. Notice about. The T sound is something we focus on here. It is not the only important sound, but it's one of them. So it's something we focus on. I can see that we have the chat working. So you can see on the screen, good afternoon, Levi. Thank you. Good afternoon. Vittoria. Hello, hello. Hey, I'm happy to be here. Happy to have you. Thank you for joining. We'll wait a minute or so, or 2 minutes, and then we'll start. I have a great video lined up. Lined up meaning prepared for everybody watching. I have the headphones so I can hear myself, but hopefully you can hear me well as well. We'll look at groceries, food, and different items that people buy when they go shopping in the US. Also, if there is anybody who wants to be a note taker, to take notes, that would be helpful. So I'll look at the chat. Is there anybody who wants to take notes? So if I am saying something that is important, you can write it in the chat. That way we have it, because I don't know if I can do it at the same time. So that is a position. If somebody wants to take notes in the chat, that way we have vocabulary as I'm speaking and commentating, to talk about a video, to talk about sports, to talk about a event. We can say we are commentating. We are talking about, speaking about something. We are commentating. So in the chat, if there's anybody who wants to be a note taker, now is the time to say, I will do it. If you don't want to do it, don't say you want to do it. Okay, Victoria, is that same activity than last time? Same activity as, we can say. The volume is not too good, too low. Okay, thank you. See, this is Ricardo. Thank you. Is it too low? It's too low for everybody? The volume, the audio is too low for everybody? Or only Ricardo? Because then I need to turn it up. To turn up the volume. Turn down, turn up volume. Okay. Vittoria, same activity as last time. Normal to me. Okay. Normal for Vittoria. You know, Ricardo, I have a different setup, but I should be using the same microphone as last time. So maybe your volume is too low. Maybe. Okay, so, okay. But try it out. See if it works. See if it works. Okay, so nobody wants to take notes. That's okay, I'll do it. Notice, I will, all do it. I'll do it. All take notes. Okay. I just need to figure out how. Okay. I got it. All right. so let's get started. I'll take notes and we'll review shopping in the US, and this will be similar to shopping in your own country, wherever you buy your food or your groceries. Groceries is usually food items. Groceries. Usually food items or household items. Yamada, thank you. I can hear you clearly. This is my first live video here. Thank you, Sirap. C-Rap. Thank you for joining. All right, so we'll get started. This will be useful. Take notes. Write down. Notice, write down any new vocabulary that you might find and try to use them in your conversation practice or during your speaking classes, talking to friends or a teacher. When somebody asks you, what have you been up to this weekend? You could say, I went grocery shopping. I bought vegetables, fruits, chicken, dog food. Okay, so we can practice using this vocabulary. All right, so I want to show first the channel. I found this today, this woman from the US, and I want to show her thumbnail. Thumbnail. She has, okay, here. This is the video. Large family, single mom of 9. Single mom of 9. So she is single. She is not married. She is not she's not in a relationship. Sorry. She's not in a relationship. Cooking massive meals and prepping huge, we can see food preservation for 10. Okay, so she has 9 kids, large family, and she's going shopping for 9 kids. This is very interesting. Most people in the US don't have 9 kids. They have maybe 2, maybe 3. So let's see what she is going to say, but actually it's a different video. Let's see. I watched this one. Sorry, this one. Large family, single mom of 9. Shop with me at America's cheapest grocery store. Okay, here we go. This video.
Once in a while when I go, they won't have.
I like the video. I don't know if you can like a live stream, but if you can, then feel free to like the video if you support the channel. We have recently been focusing on slow English so that you can understand more than when somebody is speaking fast. In the future, we will speak faster in the videos, but for now, we'll speak slower so that it is understandable. So feel free to like the video or like the live stream, and we'll start the video. I'll pause the video sometimes to explain different parts or different vocabulary, and I'll watch the chat to see what people are saying. Just to review the chat. Okay, so people can hear me clearly, I think. So I can say my grocery list instead of a shopping list when it comes to food and stuff. Sure. Victoria, you can say grocery list, shopping list. Those are similar. You know, grocery list, good vocabulary. Grocery list, shopping list. Thank you. Grocery list, shopping list. Hello, teacher Levi from Turkey. Thanks for this beneficial live. You're welcome, Sophia. Thank you for being here. 9 kids. Wow. Yeah. Saludos desde Paraguay. Gracias. Yes, we can. Hi, teacher. Hi. All right, let's start watching because we have been talking for a long time. I want to start watching the video. All right, so let's watch.
Alrighty. We chose peace. We did not choose violence. Well, good friends, come along with me as we go shopping at America's cheapest grocery store, which I have declared Sharp Shopper to be just that, the cheapest grocery store in America. Plus, I need to get a whole lot of household items and other odds and ends at Costco, so we will all...
Okay. The video is buffering. Buffering is when there is lag. When the video is not loading, we can say buffering. The video is buffering. When you see the circle spinning, it is loading. The video is loading. We can say buffering. The video is buffering, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening, but it was raining today, so that might be the problem. Anyways, notice household items, another good vocabulary word. Household items. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Did you notice it? Household items. Buffering. Thank you, Victoria. Buffering. Loading. It's loading. Buffering. Perfect. Household items, things we have around the house. Water. Pens. Okay. We have toilet paper. We have soap, different things we find around the house. We can say household items. What were you shopping for? I was buying household items. Notice items. We can say items. We can understand items, but we can practice saying items. Items. Okay, let's keep watching. Hopefully the video starts to load.
Also go and see what's new at Costco and load up. Alrighty, going into the cheapest grocery store in America. We have an empty cart and we'll come out with 1 to 2 overflowing carts. And I get so many questions about where Sharp Shopper is located. So Sharp Shopper has locations in Virginia and in Pennsylvania. These are the only locations. You can go to sharpshopper.net. Not sponsored. I am just a raving fan for decades and decades. I love this grocery store. It has blessed me and my family immensely.
Okay. It keeps buffering, but things aren't perfect. So that's okay. Let's pay attention to what she's saying. I know that it is not perfect, but she said, "It has blessed me and my family immensely." It has blessed me. It has helped me and my family immensely. Immensely. Greatly. Immensely. Greatly. Okay. Immensely. I'm going to read a few chats. Can we say she's making the grocery or buying the food? She's buying groceries, Danny. Or buying the food is fine. Or buying food, we don't need the. She's buying food. She's buying groceries. What is sharpshooter? I don't remember her saying sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is accurate. If we say somebody is a sharpshooter, they're accurate, they're paying attention to the details. But I don't remember sharpshooter. Good one, Sophia. I don't remember her saying sharpshooter. So, but let's keep watching.
Ranch mac and cheese, $1.99. 2 for $1. Mac and cheese white cheddar. Must be those. $12.99 for a big box of 18. Easy Mac. Those pasta sauces are 3 for $1. Oh, these are good. I took out like a whole bag of these. I'm pretty sure vacation, maybe May 2024. Really good. $1.99. Okay, we know at the water park we can get water cups, so that's helpful. These are $1.99. I'm still looking, thinking water park ideas. But yet, when things are 3 for $1, maybe.
She said 2 times. Now 3 for $1. So you get 3 items for $1. 3 for $1. Okay, so 3 cans of energy drinks or 3 juice boxes for $1. So 3 for $1. 3 for $1. We can say 3 for $1. I think Victoria said, I think she is referring to the store name. Maybe. Maybe. The store name is Costco, if I'm not wrong. Did she go to Costco? I don't know. Maybe. A great deal. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Body armor, 99 cents. Those are 2 for $1. Protein and greens, $7.99. Okay, $2.49. If I get 2 of them, that'll be 20.
Notice she said, if I get 2 of them, not 2 of them. She said, if I get 2 of them. If I get 2 of them. So sometimes you'll hear the native speakers say 2 of them instead of 2 of them. 2 of I don't think you should say that. If you are learning English, it's better to say 2 of them than 2 of them. Let's get 2 of them, because it is more clear to say 2 of them. But if we are listening, it's good to understand and pay attention to what they're saying. So it's good to notice. We don't need to use all the slang or shorten. Notice shorten all the words, but we can notice.
Oh, we got, again, it's sparkling. We still have more of these in the freezer. Do think we need, look at this, we need some more lunch meat though. And I love these lunch meat deals. When they have good deals on lunch meat, I will get 10 to 12 packs and throw them in the freezer, and then we just set them out from the freezer into the refrigerator to defrost. And we have lunch meat for lunch options for all of these teenagers who need multiple lunch meat things.
Lunch meat. Lunch meat. Lunch meat. We can say deli meat. Those are the same. When we have sliced meat, we can say deli meat, lunch meat. Pork It could be chicken, it could be beef, turkey, it could be any type of meat. So just the style of sliced meat. We could say lunch meat, deli meat. So she's buying different kinds of sliced meat. Chicken breast, yeah, well, it could be chicken. The style of it being sliced is what we consider lunch, deli meat. Something you can put on a sandwich. You make a sandwich, you can put some meat on the sandwich. So, teenagers. So she has her kids are teenagers. Okay, let's keep watching. I'll try to answer all the chats, but I can't see it right away. I need to look. So I'll stop from time to time and answer.
Okay, I just brought up my last case and a half of Sharp Shopper yogurt this morning, and I thought, well, that's perfect because you know where we're going. So these are 6 for $1, 2 for $1. And we love their yogurt deals. I just stock up on all the yogurt deals I possibly.
Okay, stock up. Now I'm reading the chat. So stock up is to gather. I need to stock up on yogurt to get a lot of yogurt. To stock up, to gather, to get a lot of yogurt, to stock up on meat, on water, to stock up. That's good. We need to stock up. Stock up on, and then you can say anything. Stock up on water, on meat, on wood. If you are using wood for heating in the winter, you can say stock up on wood. Can we say, Sander, can we say cold cuts? Cool cuts. Cold cuts. We can say cold cuts. Cold cuts. Cold cuts is the same as deli meat, lunch meat, cold cuts. Ready to eat at breakfast, Sophia. Yeah, breakfast, lunch. I like to have a sandwich for dinner, for lunch, during the middle of the day. I guess the priciest item in the store was the protein powder, $20. Yeah, protein powder is the new trend. A trend is something that a lot of people are following, trends. So I think protein powder is a trend. So $20, yeah, that is pricey. Pricey. Pile something. Yeah, stock up. Yeah, Victoria, stock up, pile up. Sure. Pile up, stock up, pile up on. Yeah. Hi, Free. Thanks for joining. I remember last time you were here, so thank you. You're a little late, but you're here, so thanks. We're watching grocery shopping or buying groceries. So, okay, let's keep going.
We can, and my folks run through it usually really, really quick. And now we're going to see.
Sorry, we need to pause again. My folks. What is folks? Does anybody know? No problem, free. No problem. What is folks? Does anybody know what that means, folks? She said, my folks run through it usually really, really quick. What does it mean? People? My people? Nice. Victoria Sophia, nice. Yeah, people, folks could mean like in the cartoon. That's all, folks, like in the cartoon. Yeah. Shoppers, Sandor, shopper, not shoppers, folks, we can say parents, family, people. Hello, we want justice. Yeah, so we could say my folks. It could mean my parents. We could also say, hey, folks, which is, hey, people, hi, people. So folks could mean parents. It could mean your family, your community. Notice community, we can say community. So folks has a lot of meanings. Guys, yeah. Folks is formal. Sure, it's more formal or more, what's her name? Nielsen. Not only formal, maybe more old fashioned. We can say old fashioned. So now we say my parents, my family, and people in the past, they would say my folks. So, is the stream going well? Everybody can hear me? I'm just checking because the video was buffering. So, I want to make sure we're working properly today. What is the topic? Grocery shopping. Grocery shopping. So, talking about food, about household items, the verbs we can use, the adjectives, the nouns we can use to describe shopping, going grocery shopping. So that's the video today. Okay, thanks, Nilsson. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Tobias, thanks for joining. Tobias, thank you for joining. Nice to have you. Okay, let's keep going and I'll stop again.
See what is next here in Sharp Shopper. They got, looks like some Cheez-Its in there, and I think, yep, I'll allow it because, again, summer activities, water park days, and there's like 7 Cheez-Its per bag. I do like to stock up on their big logs of cheese here as well, but I'm not getting one of those today. I'm looking at their fruits and veggies.
Okay, so sorry about the video. It's bothering me that it's not perfect, but what can we do? We have fruits and veggies. Notice the pronunciation of fruits. You can try saying fruits, not fruits. Sometimes my students will say fruits. We can say fruits, fruits. Veggies, she said, notice veggies is vegetables, vegetables. I'm looking at their fruits and veggies, vegetables. So people say veggies to shorten vegetables. So veggies. Sophia says, informal, we can say, what's up, gang? Yes, that's very informal. Not good for a job interview, but that's funny. Okay.
Butternut squash. 'Tis the season almost, right? I really want to get a butternut squash now. And they do have nice prices on their fresh produce here as well. There is times that I get apples here or other produce, just depending on if I'm going to any other stores, what else is happening, what I have at home. But the things I always love to get at Sharp Shopper, and they very rarely don't have it, is the yogurt deals have brought me back just year after year after year. One hand.
Notice there's so much vocabulary that we can pause a lot, but I like her saying year after year after year. So when we're explaining something, we could say week after week, day after day, day after day, week after week, year after year. These are great expressions. So instead of saying every year, we can try saying year after year, I keep going back to this store, or I keep going back to this restaurant, year after year. Great phrases. Time after time. Good. Yeah, time after time. I don't know the song. Maybe Beatles, but I don't know. Time after time. Yeah. Nice.
Cart loading activated. Also, these granola bar deals are always amazing because these granola bars deals.
I'll pause one more time. Notice she said, let's read. That's why I have subtitles or captions here. These granola bar deals are always amazing because these granola bar deals are just phenomenal. We say because, right? We say because, but when we have native speakers shorten or shortening these words, they say cause, not because. Again, I don't recommend you to say cause. I really like this store cause I like the deals. I think it's better to say because. This way we're more clear. We are more understandable. People can understand what we're saying. Also, we are building a good habit. We're building good habits for speaking. In the future, when you are listening to kids or other adults who are using these shortened words, then you can understand them, but we don't need to use them. So it's not a necessity. Necessity. One-handed cart. Sophia, in the beginning of the video, she was trying two different carts or shopping carts. We can call this a shopping cart. And one of them, I forgot the name, maybe it will be later in the video. And she tried this one. So I don't know why she said one-handed cart. I think because she is filming with the camera and then she's pushing the cart with the other hand, I think. Year after year we visit the same beach. Okay, that's perfect. Year after year we visit, year after year we keep visiting the same beach. That's good. Year after year we keep visiting the same beach. We keep going to the same beach. That's good. Cyndi Lauper. Okay. I really appreciate the way that you taught. Greetings from Sao Paulo. Thank you for joining from Brazil. Nice to have you. We can use shorter to cause too, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Deals are just phenomenal to get a whole case like that. And again, go into the river park, go into the water park, going on a road trip or a wheel trip, a real trip. We can just throw some granola bars and some apples and we got some snacks, It's like, hey, look, we meal prepped. I always love their ice cream section. Now, sometimes I will get...
Okay. I know I keep pausing every 5 seconds, but I can't help myself. Meal prep is a term that is quite popular now. Meal prep. To prepare your meals. People will say, oh, I'm meal prepping this week. And I'll prepare steak for the whole week. To meal prep is usually people will cook on a Sunday, for example, and they will cook for the whole week. They will cook dinner for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the whole week. That is meal prepping. To meal prep. Perfect, Victoria. Nice. Yeah, to doing all the meals at one time for the week. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Nice.
Get some kind of random ice cream cake or fun ice cream adventure. Not always, but they do have a lot of fun things to look at in their ice cream section for sure. And there has been times over the years, I know there was a time where like for 3 or 4 months they had Halo Top ice cream, and I was just getting all kinds of different Halo Top flavors here. It just depends. I got some gluten-free pies here maybe about a month ago and stuck those. Yep, there they are, still there in the freezer section. And so my gluten-free folks have enjoyed those, and I think we have 2 left, so that's why I didn't get any more on that day. but it is neat to stock up on the deals when they have them. Just like last summer, they had that Mediterranean rice, and so many months I was stocking up on that until we ran out. It's been a year. Have we made our own homemade Mediterranean rice? No, we have not, okay? But we still remember what a lovely deal it was and how many times I ate that. So, this one. They liked it when I got these last time. Sharp Shopper is always a huge blessing to me, and like I say, I love the adventure. And even back, I'm like, how long in my timeline was this? Way back in the decades when I had a $250 a month grocery budget for up to my family of 7.
A budget is how much you want to spend. Budget. So you can have a budget for shopping. You can have a budget for when you're traveling to a different country. You have a budget of how much money you can spend or you want to spend. Maybe you saved a budget for a special reason. So when something is ending, right? You mean budget, Victoria? A budget is money you put aside or money you allocate, you separate for how much you can spend, how much you want to spend.
I took $100 of that, and I would go to Sharp Shopper and I would work their deals. And it was always an amazing blessing to me. I would meal plan. I would use that as the crux, and I would get my 15 pounds of ground beef from Walmart and cook that at the beginning of the month, and get my 69-cent, however many cent a pound chicken leg quarters, and boil those down and peel the meat from the bones and make my chicken broth. But my base always started with that $100 a month going to Sharp Shopper. That's got Arby's fries, hash browns, Blackstone Ideas, and there's been times that they'll have grass-fed ground beef, or they had that bison for quite a while. And I'll look at their hot dog deals. I'll stock up on those Hebrew National hot dogs when they have the bigger packs of those. I knew I had some back home in my freezer, and so I wasn't stocking up on those on that day. But we are filling our cart with, it's fun randomness. It's fun randomness, and it's frugal. So
Frugal. If we are frugal, we're saving money. So frugal. Frugal. People who save money. People who are cautious. They pay attention to how much they spend. So she said it's fun. It's randomness. It's fun, randomness, and it's frugal. It's fun. We're getting different types of food, and we're also saving money. We're paying attention to how much we're spending.
if we can get some fun, frugal randomness, all in one place, that's fantastic. There's definitely times where I get the big bags of old-fashioned oats or brown rice here as well. So they do have bulk items and also Bob's Red Mill items that you can stock up on too. That sounds good right now. Jalapeno ranch chips. And I do like to get broccoli and other frozen vegetables here as well. It's a fun tradition in my world to come to Sharp Shopper. Could I make it without going to Sharp Shopper? Do I have to go? I don't choose to live in a world without Sharp Shopper, okay? Sharp Shopper has been in my life since I was 21 years old, and it is my 46th birthday. So I live in the universe where I go to Sharp Shopper for fun and exciting deals. I don't always know what it's going to be. Once in a while when I go, they won't have any big yogurt cases. It's sad. It happens like, what, 2 times a year maybe? So I just don't know. And then other times, they've got the candy yogurts. They've got all kinds of fun adventure yogurts. They also will have Go-Gurts at times, big boxes of them, and at that point I will get, I've seen cases of Go-Gurts here, like 99 cents or $1.99. The big boxes. Did I say big boxes already? That's just exciting. And I will get them and I will freeze them, and there are no complaints. I have some folks with me who want some meat sticks, so I guess this is what they're picking. 2 for $1.
Guys, some of these vocabulary terms like go-gurt that she spoke about earlier is a type of yogurt in a plastic pouch or a plastic bag. They're quite popular in the US, so it's not so important to understand those terms or that vocabulary, but Go-Gurt is a type of classic yogurt stick or yogurt in a bag. So don't worry about some of those vocabulary terms.
Alrighty, it is Costco time for mainly household stuff, few food items. Hey folks, always ask why I don't get the flatbed, so let's give it a go this time. Okay, no, I am not fighting with these wheels that aren't moving right the whole time. That's why I don't get the flatbed. Not going to do that. I'm going to maintain my peace and overflow a cart. But I did try, and I was like, can't even get this in the door. My nervous system says, no thank you. Alrighty, we chose peace. We did not choose violence. Okay, Costco, okay. Window units, that's a thing. Bought book bags. So
I like to say backpacks. Book bags, or backpacks. Okay, grass-fed meat, I love it, Danny said. Yeah, grass-fed meat is popular now because we have beef. Beef is from cows. So, and they'll have cows on the fields eating grass. So that's a healthier type of meat to buy from the store, grass-fed meat. Not costing very much, okay? Is it a less extreme version, Victoria says, is it a less extreme version of a cheapskate? Laugh out loud. Cheapskate. Yeah, cheapskate, Victoria, has a negative meaning, or people have a negative association with cheapskate, It's somebody who maybe has money, but they don't want to spend money. They're always looking to save, maybe on things which are not so meaningful. So cheapskate is a little bit more negative. Sophia, Teacher Levy, thanks for this interactive live stream, but I gotta work tomorrow, so I need to go to bed. Please share the stream so I can watch later on. Bye-bye. Thanks, Sophia, for joining. You probably left, but you can watch the stream later on the channel. So thanks for being here. I appreciate your participation. Is it a brand name? Goger? I think it is a brand name, but maybe it is only the style. Maybe there are many brands who are doing the style of Goger. You can look up to look up. We were learning phrasal verbs recently. To look up, to research, look up a picture of Goger. You'll see the style of what it looks like. Hi, Irana. Thanks for joining.
$6.99 pack of scissors because I no longer own scissors. They have gone. So I need some scissors now. Oh, this is fun. Serving set, 5-piece serving set in gray, $9.99. We visit the slushy machine. We visit the Ninja Deluxe. Visit the ribeye. Now we have some meat bought for my last Blackstone cooking day that I put in the freezer. I cooked a good bit of it and then ran out of time. We're going to cook the rest of that this week. Plus, we're going to pick up some other things to go with that today. Those chicken tenderloins were a big hit that we did last time.
Okay. They were a big hit is great. Okay. A big hit. They were a big hit. Very popular. People liked it. They were a big hit. I made muffins last week for my family, and they were a big hit. Or I made lemonade, and they were a big hit. I made hats, different hats for my family members, and they were a big hit. So people liked it. They enjoyed it. A big hit, popular.
And actually we ended up doing these chicken tenderloins in the oven and marinated them in some Olive Garden dressing. See their whole chicken price. What is it per pound? That's a good price, I think. Yes, 99 cents a pound. So we got 10 pounds of chicken. Oh, I like this. So basically 5 pounds each. You know I love cooking whole chickens in a pot. Okay, I'm going to resist this today because I have, I think, somewhere between 2 to 4 all-day whole chickens. But I need to remember this for another time because that's a nice price.
I like looking at animals.
99 cents a pound, drumsticks. I do have some frozen all-day drumsticks. Thighs. And more chicken tenderloin. These are really good. And then I will take, let's see, I like those avocado cups. There they are. There they are. Those are $12.99, but you get 16 of them, and I have 1 to 2 a day when I'm on that kick. I'll need to get more celery. And again, I came into Costco because I wanted to focus on household items. I think we do pretty good with the household items, but then I'm like, oh yeah, well, we need more blueberries. I need another pack of celery. I could use another box of the mashed avocado cups. It's kind of like if you give a mouse a cookie, give a mom some time in Costco, and the groceries will find their way into the cart.
Guys, at the end, we'll have a review. She's going to put all the items on her kitchen table, and she'll talk about everything that she bought. So we'll go over the names like carrots or blueberries or celery, everything that she's buying. So we'll review that at the end. Some of this is very higher level. She said, give a mouse a cookie. So she's using these jokes, which is good to understand. You know, the more you watch these videos, the more you will be familiar with American jokes and phrasal verbs and how they are describing different activities. Notice activities. So don't worry if there are sentences or parts which you are not understanding. Let's focus on a couple things, and the more you watch, the better you will get, obviously. Victoria, when I cook lasagna, is always a big, it's always a big hit. Yeah, I believe you. Lasagna is very good. Roberta, the teacher who has presence is really on another level. I don't understand, but in the US, pound, right? Not kilograms. Yeah. I guess 1 pound is like 0.45 grams, and maybe. I don't know the conversion. I don't know the conversion rate. Luis, your volume is low. I don't know why. I'm trying to speak loud. I'm trying to yell so that you can hear me. Next time I will try to fix it. So, sorry, Luis. You're the second person that said that today. I understand all your vocabulary, but I don't understand her vocabulary. That's funny, Nilsson. So, the more you watch, the better it will be. And of course, I'm not pausing at everything that she's saying, or we would be here for a long time. But let's keep watching.
I was hoping they would have big bags of broccoli. Oh yes, they do. Okay, broccoli. Yeah, because I want to do those on the Blackstone again. That's delicious. Is there a difference here? Okay. Those are 2-pound bags. I don't know what my differences are here. These are also 2-pound bags. Okay. Okay, and I want to see their potatoes because that worked really well last time too. Oh, mini cucumbers. I like these also. And obviously anyone else can have them. Cocktail ones. Are those, they seem even smaller than the mini ones I get at Walmart. Okay, maybe I'm skipping that. And it's just like sometimes, you know, I get a lot of produce at Costco, and other times I'm like, I can go to the John Henry General Store, and they always have amazing bulk fruit and vegetables. And
Okay, just a question from Victoria. Blackstone, I think, is a grill. A grill, we can say. And we can say to grill as the verb. So I think that is what she is talking about, but I don't know. I think that's her brand of grill, probably what she has. So also bulk, large, large quantity. So when we have bulk products, or if you buy in bulk, you buy something in bulk, you buy a large amount of potatoes or fruits, vegetables. A lot of times they will have better prices. If you buy 10 pounds of potatoes, you will have a better price than buying 3 pounds of potatoes. So that's bulk. Bulk is a big amount. She said, amazing bulk fruit and vegetables, and they post on their Facebook page throughout the week. Bulk is also used for people who wants to get big at the gym, right? Yeah, that's the other to bulk, like bulk up. Sometimes people say to bulk up. Yeah, to get bigger. Yeah, at the gym, people want to gain weight. To gain weight, to bulk up. Usually weight in terms of muscle, to bulk. Yeah, that's right. Nice.
they post on their Facebook page throughout the week to alert everyone of the deals there. And so I know that that's in my wheelhouse and in my universe to make a stop in. But I also knew on this particular week, and actually I feel like it's probably been 6 to 8 weeks since I've been into the John Henry General Store. I know they're wondering where I am. And I did see on their Facebook page recently where they have their canning tomatoes in, you know, 'tis the season. I'm still talking to myself about that. I don't know if I'm that person this summer either. I tried last summer and failed, but I really did it. I really did it. March 2023. We were victorious. Alrighty, so we need so many household things. Remember earlier in the month I didn't need as many household things? And now the household items are needed aplenty, plus coffee, which is a priority. Okay, so we ran out of toilet paper the other day, which was a fail, but Walmart delivery saved the day. And I also have an artist that needs a thing of paper towels, which I don't normally get, but I support the art. I'll get 2. Again, we're supporting the arts. Now we're just going to go around the corner here and see what's next. What adventure awaits? I know there are some things we need. We do resist getting the waffles this go round. I'm might blow their mind and get some of this sausage too. It's circles. It'll be like the big news flash. And we have water park on Thursday, and these work so nice. If I can get them out and hold my phone. I just write water park across the top. Smoothie fruit.
Remember smoothies? If those of you who have seen some of my older videos, I think in one of them we made a smoothie. So she's buying fruits for the smoothie, to make a smoothie. So, Luis, bulking and cutting. Good job. Yeah. Bulking and cutting. Nice. Cutting is losing weight. So, bulking is to put on. Notice put on weight. Cutting is losing weight. So, bulking and cutting. Exactly. Okay, I want to fast forward the video when she's explaining what she bought, because she's shopping for a long time. This takes obviously a long time. This is where she describes everything. Let's see here. Okay, so let's jump to this part of the video. Okay.
So let's just jump right in. Busy working mom schedules and juggling all the things, we missed our opportunity to go to the water park last week. But this week, we're not going to miss our opportunity. And I got some things that worked well the last time we went to the water park at Costco. Sharp Shopper, sadly, did not have all those phenomenal Lunchables this go round. But here's what we got. So jumping right in with our goodies from America's Cheapest Grocery Store. I got 2 packs of just these Capri Sun Roaring Waters. We haven't had these in a long time, and so that's 20 pouches. Basically, we're just going to drink the free water with the water cup at the water park, but whenever we're having snacks in the parking lot, we'll also just have these as an option. Also, these are such a great price. These Quaker Big Chewy chocolate chip granola bars are super, and these were $1.49 a box. And then we have this value 18 pack. There's 9 chocolate chip bars and 9 peanut butter chocolate chip bars.
Okay. I heard some music. I was wondering what that was because I have seen the video already, but it was somebody joining the supporters club. So thank you for joining. I didn't know that music would play, but Lila, thanks for joining the supporters club. There's 2 or 3 videos so far for the members. So thanks for joining. I'll have a new video for this weekend. I'm planning a new video for the members. I want to do 1 or 2 per week, and also in the future do other programs and activities for the members. So I can't interact obviously with everybody, but the members can have priority. So thank you for joining, and yeah. Also, I want to try lowering the speed for a little. So let's lower the speed to 0.85. 0.85. And see what this is like. So this will be slower than normal. Okay. Let me see if this is slower.
So, you know, we'll be rolling through these. We very well might take 2 boxes of each of these as quick.
It seems about the same speed. So maybe that's the reason that it is not going so fast. It is buffering. Let's try regular. All right. I remember, Vittoria says, I remember your smoothie video. I used to call it vitamins, like the way I say in Portuguese. So thank you for that video. You know, there are a lot of vitamins in the fruit, so it is healthy, I believe. My pleasure. Luis, teacher, do you prefer Costco, Walmart, or Superstore to buy your? I think she said super shopper or sharp shopper. Um, I prefer Whole Foods. So Whole Foods is a little more expensive, but they have fresh food and healthier options. So Whole Foods is good, and they even have it outside of America now. So Whole Foods is good. I would recommend that if you go to the US or go to a country where you can find it. How can I join? Oh, I don't see the option. I don't know. I think you join by, good question. I think you join somewhere on the channel. There should be a join button. You can click join. If you are on my channel, I think there's a join button next to subscribe, I think. So try that. Yeah, on the computer it's easier. I don't know why they designed it like that, but on the computer you can access it easier. So um, it's it's there, but a little hard to find. So I don't know. I can't customize it. I tried changing, but I think YouTube designed it that way. So that's the way. Let me know if you have problems. I'll try to help and look it up on my phone from my end. But the video, Luis, the video with the guy with long hair was very nice. Raw foods is more healthy and they have more vitamins. Yeah, he's my friend. Thank you. I'll have him hopefully another time in the future. So I'm glad you enjoyed, Luis. Thank you. Maybe I can sign up on the computer. Yeah, you need is your cell phone, and there is a option next to subscribe. It is not my phone. I'm using iOS. You know, I don't know. Let me see. All right, keep trying, guys. All right, let's keep watching.
Quick water park snacks. Also, of course, we pushed it in a little bit there, but this is some Chobani confetti birthday cake creamer, so certainly worth a shot for my coffee.
Creamer is what people use for coffee. Creamer. I don't drink coffee anymore, so I don't buy that. But creamer is probably adds cream and flavor to your coffee. Creamer.
Coffee drinkers. And then we got a variety of these lunch meats that'll just go in the freezer and we will pull them out as needed. 10 grams of protein per serving. So we've got oven roasted chicken breast. This just says chicken breast. And then we got smoke.
Guys, also, I want to pause one more time to talk about a freezer and a refrigerator or fridge. So just pay attention to the difference. We have our freezer where we freeze different items, and we have our refrigerator, so which keeps it cool or cold, but not frozen. So freezer and refrigerator or fridge, we can say fridge.
Smoked uncured ham and happy noises of children in the background. We got some soda crackers. These were 3 something a container. Also on the yogurt, so these are Too Good, fruit on the bottom, blueberry lemon. I just got 1 case of these. I'm not sure if these will be a favorite or not. And then I got 2 boxes of these Chobani zero sugar raspberry flavor. Those should go down pretty well. Also, summer and excitement. I got 2 different packs of Cheez-Its, and there's not much in a pack. So anyway, pretend and have some Cheez-Its, kids. Also, 4 more bags of broccoli to go in our broccoli stash. These Danimals pouches were 99 cents each. They are all strawberry, and I got 8 of those. Then, hey, let's just have a big box of Ritz crackers. Let's see how those go down. I picture, you know, a kid running up and down the driveway with their own sleeve of Ritz. Who knows? Also, two frozen cocktail shrimp rings.
Again, Victoria, this time it's you. You joined. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy the content for members only. The music I need to change. I think the music is okay, but we can make it better. But thank you, and I hope you enjoy it. Welcome. Welcome. This is a place where we'll have a little more exclusive. There are sometimes I film that is maybe more personal, or it's perhaps copyrighted, or there's something and I want to share it privately. So the members will have access to those videos, and also polls or questions or more discussion with you guys. So I had to enter on my computer. I couldn't find the option. Interesting. Yeah, I remember I was looking at a different channel. They also have members, or the members program, and I couldn't find it on my phone as well. It was very difficult to try and look at the videos. On the laptop, I could see the members videos, but I couldn't on my phone. So I don't like that. But yeah, shrimp is good. Shrimp, I like. She bought frozen cocktail shrimp rings. They're in a ring shape. They're in a ring shape with sauce. So that's good. Coffee makes me anxious. You know, coffee is apparently, notice apparently good for you and also bad for you. Um, so I don't know if it's actually beneficial or not, but yeah, I don't drink coffee. So um, yeah, I can't live without coffee. That's funny. Yeah, so, and that's okay. I think water is important. Important water. So
with the sauce. And this is everything that I got at Sharp Shopper, mainly thinking yogurt refills because I brought up our last case of yogurt today. Any other deals they had, and some Water Park Summer Easy Breezy Lemon Squeezy snack options. And so my total today at Sharp Shopper was $152.03. And then at Costco, it was just like one thing led to another, and we needed a lot of things. Starting with, that was a nice deal on scissors. So I got myself another 3-pack. Now, out of my normal, or my should be 3 sets of kitchen scissors. When I got home this evening, I do have a pair of scissors now, but I had no scissors all weekend, so I thought I better get some more scissors. There's a lot of arts and crafts and fun adventures happening, so it's okay. There's a lot of us. Everybody needs scissors, but I need some too. Also got 10 pounds of potatoes because I'm thinking 10 pounds of roasted potatoes on the Blackstone. Yes, please. At Costco, we got these knockoff brand, these crust offs, Uncrustables, peanut butter and strawberry jam. There's
knockoff brand. I wanted to just put that here just in case somebody was wondering. Knockoff brand. So a brand that is a copy of an original brand. So let me think of an example. We have famous clothing like Gucci or Louis Vuitton or some of the other designer clothing brands. And you'll have companies that copy their style. You know, they take the design, they take the pattern of those brands, and they make a cheaper version of that brand or that product. That is a knockoff brand. So, knockoff. Hi, how make the sound with mouth? Mouth. TH. Mouth. Water is definitely more important, but I have terrible headaches when I don't have any. Do you mean coffee or water, Victoria? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love that catchphrase. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was thinking of that, but you know, I didn't want to mention it. Knockoff is an imitation brand. Thank you. That's a great a way to describe it. It's an imitation. It's not the same. Usually cheaper. Usually lower quality. Shein loves to knock off these big brands. Yes, Shein is similar to H&M, or Shein is similar to, or Shein is only online, maybe. I know Shein, but I don't know exactly what their products are. I know they're fast fashion. Shein is fast fashion. So
brand, these crust offs, Uncrustables, peanut butter and strawberry jam. There's 18 in here, and these work well. I take one of those zippered insulated bags. We put some ice packs in there. We'll put those in there. Also, these applesauce pouches, I mean, they go through this whole box. This is just one water park trip and trick. We also got some other things, and these will pair with several of our Sharp Shopper snacks as well. And then Not everyone is into celery sticks like I am, so I just got 1 pack for me, myself, and I. I will have those with my sugar-free crunchy almond butter and with these mashed avocados. Also, 2 packs of baby carrots.
Notice those small carrots, they call baby carrots. So those small ones that you can buy, baby carrots. Hi, I've just joined from Poland. Hey PW, thanks for joining. I think I read your comment from 2 days ago or recently. Thanks for joining. Kaio, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think that this phrase there is in CS2. CS2 is Counter-Strike, maybe? The video game? Kaio? It is a Chinese company. Oh yeah, Shein is a Chinese company. What are you talking about? Okay. Saludos desde Venezuela. Gracias. Levy, it's great to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here.
Just bathroom things. It's a new razor and then the refillable razor heads there. Then we got 3 packs of organic blueberries. You know, I have some of my folks I've burned out on blueberries over the years. You may remember like the blueberry massacre at the Forest House and me making purple bread and muffins and all of that. Anyway, some people were not even alive for that, and they love blueberries, and I love blueberries. So hey, blueberries for everyone. I also want to do some more broccoli on the Blackstone coming up in my next Blackstone meal prep. And for that, I mean, some things just never grow old. So 2 packs of grass-fed beef patties. I will do those. Several of you suggested I do some fruit on the Blackstone, like some grilled pineapple. I mean, twist my arm. And then we got 3 packs of the organic chicken tenderloins. We'll marinate and do those again. Last time I bought these, we marinated them and I did them as sheet pan chicken tenderloins and meal prep for the weekend. And so this time, I will either do them on the Blackstone or in the oven, but the Blackstone is my plan. I had request for more smoothie fruit, so I got this organic mixed fruit.
She keeps saying organic. Organic is what we say for items which are prepared in a more healthy way. So organic fruits, for example, don't have chemicals. They are grown in a specific way, and the government is supposed to make sure that these food items are healthy or healthier than the ones which are not organic. So those are organic. I know in some countries they have bio. My students have told me they have the term bio. So maybe that's the same. PW, it's great to see you. Great to see you. You have great memory. Thank you. My name is Peter. Hi, Peter. Counter-Strike. Okay. Sorry, my English. I'm from Brazil. No problem. Really enjoy our class. Thank you. Could you tell us if the situation in the USA is getting better with a new president? Peter, you mean with the new president now or with a new president in the future, you mean? Blackstone is indeed a grill. Yeah, I think so, Victoria, because she is talking about basically grilling these things. So I think it is a grill. Healthy and expensive products, yeah. Although some of them were on sale, so they were discounted. They were discounted. So she said that sheet pan. Sheet pan. You mean Gemma? You mean the Blackstone? Is my plan. You're talking about the Blackstone, or what?
Mango, pineapple, peaches, and strawberries. That sounds delicious. We've got a 3-berry blend with raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, and then a big bag of frozen strawberries. Also, the two more bags of fully cooked chicken sausage, and then I got a bag of fully cooked pork sausage. So many household items were needed. Also, ketchup. This is the Simply no artificial sweetener tomato ketchup, and then coffee refill because life priorities. 4 things. These were $19.99 each of their laundry pods. Then we got 2 boxes of white kitchen trash bags. We were totally out of these. I do think I have a box or 2 of these 33-gallon trash bags. And so there you go. That's another for the line. Big thing of paper towels, probably overboard, but Costco is where I was when one of my artists texted me for paper towels. So we should have some paper towels for a while because we don't normally use these in the kitchen. We use those paper napkins. So anyway, 2 things of big batch toilet paper so I can get a little ahead in my toilet paper game, but not too much ahead because when I shop again, I need to get several packs ahead. And so Costco. Oh, Costco. So I spent $736.54 at $736.
Just to review the number for practice, $736.54. So $736.54. 36.54. So the numbers are also good to practice for some of us. So numbers are good to practice. Peter, you write that organic food shouldn't have any chemicals. However, is it true my parents produced health food? They were a small farmers, but the sick European Union destroyed everything. Of course, the USA situation with the current president. Sorry, Peter. That's good that they were farmers. You know, that's good. So, I know Poland is colder. I don't know what they were growing. Probably some fruits and vegetables, I would guess. So, is the situation better with the current president? Better than previously, than during COVID-19? I don't know. It seems to have been going downhill. We can say downhill and uphill. Downhill, uphill. So that's what it seems like. Of course, it depends where you live, um, which state, but also which city, because America is so big that generalizing, notice generalizing to generalize, is sometimes not a good way to explain something in the US, but some places specifically are better, some are worse, but it seems to not be much better, to answer your question. Victoria, is it for a month worth of food for the 9 kids? Sounds good. Maybe for a month, yeah. I don't know. It seems like she already had food at home because she said she had meat in the freezer. So I don't know if this is for a month. Hopefully. But this is my first time. I don't know her. Do all 9 kids live with her full time? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Now my brother continue. You never knew who is listening to us. Thank you, Peter, for um, being cautious. Notice cautious. So let's finish. She's going to say goodbye and
$54 at Costco. I also learned at my Costco today, well, I had the reminder on why the flatbed hand carts, they're just seeing the wheels. I cannot accept that responsibility. Those front wheels weren't moving. Maybe I could have gone to try other carts, like test driving a vehicle, but the one that was in front of me was not my friend. So, like I say, we weren't going to choose violence over the Costco carts today. Oh, also 2 things of avocado oil. So that's good. Good to have on hand, and we roll through that quickly too. And so my big focus going into Costco was household items. We got some fill-in stuff, some water park food, some Next Massive Blackstone cooking, protein and vegetables. Also at Sharp Shopper, more snacks and fill-ins. So thank you so much for going into America's cheapest grocery store with me today and Costco. I appreciate you, and I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye-bye.
let's go back for 1 second and then we'll wrap up to finish. Here. Notice she said 2 things of avocado oil. We have words that we've heard during the video, like bags or boxes or pouches. So we have all these words, but when she's speaking in the video, she says, oh, also 2 things of avocado oil. So I'm not saying that to say that she doesn't know what they're called, but sometimes when we listen to natives, they'll use words like 2 things or that thing. So that's something that we can notice, we can pay attention to. Like I said earlier in the stream, when you watch a lot of these everyday life, traveling, shopping, talking to friends, you will notice all these different ways of speaking that are not exactly the same as an English textbook. In a textbook, they would say 2 bottles or 2 bags. When we listen sometimes to natives, we hear them say 2 things of avocado oil. So it's okay, but just to pay attention, we don't need to get confused. We can just notice that they are using these words in a different way. So it's good to notice that. So let's read any last chats. I love your 2 lessons with the phrasal verbs. Thank you, Peter. Victoria, now that I saw you have a new video, I will check it after the live ends. Thank you. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. YouTube sometimes don't send notifications to me. Yeah, you know, Victoria, I've heard that now from a handful. A handful. So, a few, actually many students and viewers who told me that they don't receive notifications, unfortunately. So that is frustrating for both me and the viewers, but I think that is something from the YouTube system. They have some problem. Uh, I don't know how to fix that. I think maybe redoing the process, clicking notification on and off or off and on maybe works. I always post on Instagram when I have a new public video. For members, I don't always share on Instagram, but yeah, so just paying attention, I guess, or trying to reset the notification setting maybe works. So I've had the same problem. I've had the same problem. So Kai Alessandre, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Piotr, for joining. I hope this was helpful, everybody. And this is a reminder to try to go to different places and think in English. Have a journal if you are focused on this week, for example, grocery shopping vocabulary. You can have a list in English of what you're going to buy. I actually know some um, women made these journals for grocery shopping, and they would write down in English the list of what they wanted to buy. That's a good exercise. It's better to do that than to do nothing. So all these little exercises will have a big impact in the future if you stay consistent and keep going. The key is to keep going. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Victoria, for reminding me. We'll do a live stream on Monday, the same time. So Monday we'll do a live, the same time, a different topic, and there will be something new. I'm planning on something for the next live stream to show you, or to show the viewers. So that will be this Monday, the 1st of September, if I'm not wrong. Monday is the 1st of September. So we'll do a live the same time. Yeah, we'll do a live the same time. So that's that. That's the next live. Members video this weekend. Hopefully another video in general soon. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, the feedback. the messages, the comments, the chat. So I hope it was helpful. Review the vocabulary and try to use them in your conversations if you talk to friends, family, teachers, speaking partners. So that was it for today. Have a good day, or have a good night, or have a good morning. Depends on where you are joining from. And I'll see you on Monday. If you guys join the same time, I'll see you on Monday. Thank you, Peter. God bless you too. And different topics, similar style. We'll do content. I like to share content, that way we can analyze something together and you're able to ask questions about vocabulary or something you're not understanding. So I like this style, but if you have recommendations, those are also appreciated. So thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.